Howdy folks, this is Chuck, Why Not Wander. We're still in Mitchell, Nebraska. It's Sunday morning, December 1st, about probably 11:30. Yeah, my clock says 12:27, that's Central Time. Wow, can't be 11:30, can it? Whatever time it is. I think it's about 10:30. Sunday morning, we're just leaving my daughter's house. Got the phone here on the dash. They closed all highways in the panhandle of western Nebraska yesterday afternoon. We had freezing fog all day Friday. We had snow and blowing snow all day yesterday. Wind advisory was supposed to expire at 5 o'clock this morning. They had stopped plowing yesterday afternoon because people were just getting out and getting stuck and blocking the roads, so they closed all the roads and started plowing early this morning. Now, our understanding is they have clear highways via Sidney, Nebraska this morning, all the way to Lincoln, Nebraska on Interstate 80 this afternoon. So we're planning on going back to Sidney, dumping and filling our tanks at the free dump at Cabela's. We should have fairly good roads after that. Now we're in town Mitchell still here this morning. They did open, this is US Highway 26. Goes through Mitchell down to Scotts Bluff. We're going to take it on down to Bridgeport, catch 385 going south. US 385 goes south from Bridgeport to Sidney. Then we'll get on Interstate 80. Hoping to get to Lincoln by tonight, have supper with my son, spend a little bit of time with him. We'll probably stay the night in Lincoln, hit the road headed south again tomorrow sometime. Maybe make it back to Arkansas sometime Tuesday or Wednesday. Now, I'm hand holding my phone right now because it gets so, the snow's a little rough down there on the road, a little less jittery this way. It's the first time in 3 days I've been able to stream on YouTube, so I took the opportunity just to show you. Now, there's not that much snow, maybe 4, maybe 5 inches, I think at the most, but the winds were 40 miles an hour with gusts to 65 the last couple days, so it's the blowing snow. Blows across these roads and ices things up, makes drifts where there's protected areas. So there hasn't been really any travel. Now, I did make it into Scotts Bluff yesterday. Had to get some more groceries because everybody was staying longer than what we had planned. I guess I got my phone the other way from what I usually do. I was sorry about my finger in front of the lens there, but I just wanted to make a video, let everybody know we are okay, safe and sound. We stayed parked in front of my daughter's house a couple days longer than we'd expected, but there was no problem with anybody. Nobody else was going anywhere either. So we just laid low and played games, watched football, ate the Thanksgiving leftovers. Fortunately, we had food in the RV too. We shared for breakfast the last couple days at my daughter's house. Now her mother-in-law, her sister-in-law, and her soon-to-be brother-in-law were all there for the weekend as well. They left about a half hour or so ago, but we're all getting back on the road again this morning. I'm probably going to get over in the other lane here. It's a little more clear. Less snowpack, smoother riding. So anyway, we're all well and good. Got a good start on the Christmas season. We did get in, do a little bit of shopping on Friday. Not much. Then it was yesterday evening. Oh, let's see. I went into town about 4:30, get some extra groceries. They closed the highway. I'm going to say it's about 5:30 or 6. My other daughter and my daughter's daughter, the one we were staying with, were all going to come up for supper last night, but they closed the highway before they got going. Now, in western Nebraska, when they close these small highways, they will allow you to go if you think you can get through, but if you get stuck, you're probably going to get a ticket. So travel not advised means things are getting pretty bad. And there were some dicey areas yesterday when I went in late. But anyway, we're on the road. There's Scotts Bluff National Monument. kind of the center of the screen out there right now. We're on the northwest side of it. We're going to head down past there. I'm going to stop at Harbor Freight. They got a little item I want to pick up today. And then we're going to hit the gas station. We'll hitch up the truck, tow it the rest of the way. We figured we'd find a plowed parking lot to hitch up the truck on rather than out in the street in front of my daughter's house, because it has a pretty good drift that was right behind the RV, and rather than mess with digging it out, it'll blow out easy with a snow blower now that we got the RV out of the way. Neighbors are all out digging everything out. There's a little view of the hills to the north of the highway. The Platte River, down where all those trees are to our right, comes out of Wyoming, flows down the North Platte Valley to North Platte, where it joins with the South Platte River. Flows east across Nebraska. We'll be following it quite a ways later today. It dumps into the Missouri River at the east end of Nebraska. A little town appropriately named Plattsmouth, or Platt's Mouth. It's spelled Platt's Mouth and defines what it is actually, but it's called Plattsmouth, Nebraska. So we're headed for Lincoln today. Possibly Arkansas tomorrow. Depends on how far we get which days. Now we know this storm moved east, but all the highways are opening up this morning, and we didn't see any bad highways in eastern Nebraska, so hopefully it didn't get hit quite as hard as we did up here. But that's my report for today. Sorry for the shakiness of the camera. It's actually my iPhone live streaming, so I can not spend so much time editing. I did try and do live streams the last couple days, but I could not connect. Lost internet at my daughter's house. A lot of power outages in the area. Now, we never did run out. Of course, we had our generator in the RV. One thing about winter boondocking with this, our furnace is diesel powered hydro hot, but of course it still takes electricity to run the blower motors and to trigger the sensors and everything for the hydro-hot system. That hydro-hot gives us pretty much endless hot water for showers. Also heats the house, but you do have to have electricity to run actually the water pump so we can take a shower, and the blower motors to distribute the heat. But we had enough water. We take GI showers, my wife calls them, which, you know, get in, get wet, shut the water off, soap up, rinse off, get out, and you're done, and you haven't used very few gallons of water. We do plan, that's why we plan on dumping our tanks, filling up with water down in Sydney. We have both had a couple showers this weekend, and of course that's about it. We've been spending most of the time in my daughter's house, but we haven't done any laundry. We did laundry at the laundromat when we got into gearing the other day. But little update on our travel vlog for Thanksgiving 2019. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Click that bell icon to be notified whenever we're going live or putting up a new video. I do like this live stream videoing, even though it gets a little shaky sometimes. It lets me show you where we are in real time, and I don't have to spend my evenings editing. We spent the last few evenings playing games with the kids and grandkids there at my daughter's house. So again, thanks for watching. If you have a question, ask it, leave a comment. Be sure to hit that like button. If you really don't like what I'm doing, hit the dislike button. A little feedback helps us know what to do, what not to do. So coming into Scottsbluff here right now. There's Scottsbluff Monument, south of the railroad tracks. This is BN Railroad services coal mines up in Wyoming. Scottsbluff dead ahead. So y'all be safe, have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.